Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I want to welcome you to the channel. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please consider subscribing and then hitting the bell next to it so you'll get email notifications of new videos as they are uploaded. And at the end, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, moves me up with the algorithm, as well as share it with someone who may need inspiration. If you are returning, welcome, 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 welcome back. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Now, remember, on this channel, this is all about the angels and inspiring people to do better in their life, to see life as an adventure and a journey, and to enjoy it along the way. Okay? All right, so we're going to get into the Awaken Your Magic. All right, so let's go ahead and clear the air. And you can breathe in with this if you'd like, and breathe in love, release fear, whatever works for you, okay? Or you can just sit through it, whichever works. All right, let me stabilize the bell. There we go. All right, we're going to do this 3 times, and then I'm going to do an invocation to call in the angels, and then we'll get started with our message. Before we get started, I keep hearing, remember to tell them about the heart link. I've showed you this before, but this is one guaranteed way that you can connect your vibration and energy with the angelic realm very quickly. And you can do it anytime, anywhere. You do not need to know the name of your angels. In fact, on this channel, we say, angels, get the flock in here. But another thing you can do too, because we don't need to know their name, all we need to do is give them permission to work in our life and start to speak to the angels as if they are your best friends, because they are. And guess what? They've been listening all along. They've heard your potty mouth. They've heard your disappointments. They've heard your celebrations and your joy. Share with them what it is you truly, truly, truly desire. Now, we're not talking about asking for, things that are like, I want to be the second person in the grocery line. Like, no, that's not the kind of stuff we're talking about. You can ask for a parking space. They'll help you with that. You can ask for any number of things, but really try to make sure that you are really in tune with what you're asking for. Another way that you can call in the angels is heart linking. What is a heart link? It is taking your middle finger and your thumb and joining them together. That's it. It's sort of like a mudra, middle finger and thumb. And what that starts, and it doesn't matter, you can do both hands, left hand, right hand, but what happens is it starts an energetic vibration, because remember, everything has energy, and it starts an energetic vibration going up your arm to your heart center, and then up through your crown chakra up into the angelic realm. And that brings in the energy. That's like texting the angels or sending a call out to the angels, because you are. And just know they're listening. They listen all the time, but they only get involved when you give them a permission to do so. Okay? Now, you do have guardian angels around you. They surround you. They protect you. They watch over you. They guide you. But what the angelic realm will not do, and this includes your guardian angels, they will not interfere with your free will. So if you get a gut instinct to go left at a light, say you're out walking and you're like, oh, I'm at the corner. Which way do I go? And your gut says, go left. And you say, no, I'm going to go right. And you go right, and there's some commotion down there that could have been avoided had you gone left. Start to listen to your intuition. especially right now. We are in lunar eclipse energy, and that's going to carry over to the new moon. And the new moon in Gemini is when we are going to talk to the universe, and we're going to tell the universe everything that we are intending to bring into our lives. During the lunar eclipse, the energy is really intense, is really powerful, and at an all-time high because this is also a supermoon. It is also known as, I believe, the blood moon. Some call it the flower moon. How did it get those names? Back when the indigenous people were on the earth, they named each moon so that they could keep track of it for their agricultural reasoning. Okay? All right, so we're going to keep our energy high. We're going to release what no longer serves us during this lunar eclipse energy. And we're going to allow ourselves to let it go without any attachment to it. We're not going to say, well, I'm going to let this relationship go until they treat me better. No, let the relationship go. You probably have outgrown that relationship. You probably have outgrown that person or people. That doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. That doesn't mean when you run across them you can't treat them with respect and be civil. But it doesn't mean that you have to hang out in their energy or be attached to how they feel about you or be attached to anything around them. Okay? And it's important to keep that in mind. You're on your journey, they are on their journey, and those journeys for a while may have intersected. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens sometimes only for a season. And when you've learned those lessons, the universe says, let it go and move on. And there's nothing wrong with letting something go, letting a situation go, a relationship go, a habit go. It's great to do that. And the best time where you get the most energy is at a full moon. Release it. Let it go. Set your intention to release it. Set your intention to let it go. Set no parameters around it and just don't even think about it anymore. And let the universe handle it. Because when you're letting it go, you're saying, I'm done. Now, how do we let it go? We let it go by, there's a couple of things. Some people look up rituals online. That's okay too. But you can just write it all down. I am letting go of. I am letting go of. This no longer serves me and I am letting it go. Burn it. If you have a burning bowl, great. If you don't have a burning bowl, you can rip it up into pieces and toss it down the toilet or put it in the garbage and take it out. Let it go. Don't make a copy of it because then that keeps the energy around. You're letting it go. So that when the new moon comes, which is in about 2 weeks in Gemini, you're going to be ready for something new to come into your life. Now, because we're in Mercury retrograde, you might hear from that person if it's a person you're letting go of. And when you see it on the caller ID, you decide, do I want to talk to them? Do I want to have a civilized, respectful conversation? Or do I just want to let it go to voicemail? And remember something, you have a choice, okay? All right, so let's get into the Awaken Your Magic reading. All right, so we are going to also, remember the Awaken Your Magic reading is all about manifesting. And it's all about manifesting because we're manifesting all the time. We manifest with our thoughts, we manifest with our feelings, our emotions, and our actions. So it's not just saying, I want a beautiful new home. It could also be, I'm so sick and tired of, and I'm saying delete, 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 delete. It was just an example. When you say that, the universe takes us literally. And the universe says, oh, you're sick and tired. Well, we're going to make sure you are and give you a little bit more of that so that you really get clear about what you're letting go of. And it may be time for you to let go of more than one thing. You might have a whole list of things you want to let go of, and that's okay. Ask your angels to help guide you. You can create your own ritual. You could do the heart link. Call in the angels. Angels, get in here and help me with this. I need your assistance. I need your guidance. I need your inspiration. And let them come in and help you. Okay? All right. So I'm going to do the invocation for this reading. I'm so sorry I got off track. I'm heart linking. In fact, I'm going to hold a crystal, rose quartz, which is about unconditional love. Okay? Angels, archangels, guardian angels, our own spiritual teams, the ancestors. Come into this reading and bring in what is for the highest good and highest healing of all. Bring in what is needed at this time and allow us to begin to become more involved, inspired, and guided. Always surround us and protect us with your loving energy. And whether we know your name or not, when we call for the angels, come in and help us out. Give us guidance, surround us, protect us, and keep us safe from all harm. Bring in what is for the highest good and highest healing of all. We are so grateful and thankful for all the things that you do and for all the many ways that you support us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, universe. All right, so let me take a little sip of coffee because I didn't have any this morning. And I walked across the street to get some. Wow, so I've already pulled the cards because I got excited and pulled the cards before anything else. But here's one of the cards that came out for us today, card number 32. The door to spirit. Now, first, let's look at the number. In numerology, 32 is, in its lowest form, the number 5. What does 5 represent? Freedom, change, time to shift, time to change something. That is what spirit is telling us. It is time for us to really get clear about what kind of life do we wish to live. Do we wish to live a magical life? Because in order to do that, we have to let go of some things that no longer work for us. Are we ready to stay stuck with the old? And you can, but you'll get the same results. They're not going to change. Why? Because the energy hasn't changed. We can wish someone the best, but they have to want it for themselves. Remember, we are on our own journey. We are our own guides. We are surrounded by our own guides and angels. Yes, we can have them go out and send love to other people and healing, but at the end of the day, you are in charge of your own life, and that is the only life you can live. So the door to spirit is saying to us, really get clear about, what it is you truly, truly, truly desire. What would you like more of in your life? What would you like to experience less of? Are you ready to let go of frustration? Are you ready to let go of what people are saying about you? Because what someone else's opinion is of you doesn't matter. It doesn't. That's their stuff. Let them live in their stuff. Let them just stew on in it. Oh, I don't like her because she thinks she's that. Oh, she said this and she said that. Why are you letting that affect you? That is their energy. And until you let go of their energy, you are going to stay trapped in that space of the constant gerbil wheel of frustration. Aren't you tired of being frustrated? Aren't you tired of feeling low energy in your life? It's time to elevate, people. Next month, 2 weeks, we're in June. We're half the year gone already. When are you going to decide that you deserve better? This is a whole new, this card right here, this card It's a whole new energetic realm being opened up to you. Get ready to walk with Spirit. Talk to Spirit. Tell Spirit what's going on. And allow for the messages to come through. Allow for the messages to come through and allow for the messages to be exactly what they are. Just say, you know what, Spirit, I need a sign. And then say, you know what, Spirit, these are some of the signs I need. It could be a feather on the ground. That's a message from the angels. It could be a coin on the ground. It could be a red car that goes by. It could be a purple balloon that you see in a store. Allow Spirit to know, hey, if I communicate with them, what's the best way for them to get the message? And it might just be brief. It might happen very quickly. You know, if it's someone you've been longing to hear from because you really want to make amends and you're ready to perhaps change how your relationship is with them and they are in accordance, put that out there. Talk to Spirit. Let's start to use our energy in a way that it allows us to build and ascend past the old behaviors. That may be part of what you need to let go of. Excuse me. The next card out. Excuse me. Why am I burping and carrying on? Because it's time to be released. That's what this is all about. It's time for this to be released. The next card out is number 15. Card number 15, and on it says appreciation. Now first let's do the numerology of this. Now you say, Carolyn, why do you always do the numerology of it? Because the numbers speak to us too. So you can ask to see certain numbers. And you can go online and look that up. I'm not going to go down the list for you. Because you know the number 1 means a new beginning. You know the number 10 means a new beginning. You know the number 9 is a karmic change. You also know the number 15, when lowered to its smallest denominator, is the number 6. We are looking for harmony. We are choosing gratitude. Start telling the universe, when you wake up in the morning before your eyes even open, give you a page out of my book. This is what I do. I just start saying, I am so grateful and thankful. Thank you, 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 thank you. I'm grateful for my blessings. I'm grateful for my lessons. I am grateful for today. Because remember, when you wake up in the morning, there are a whole lot of people who didn't. Start to appreciate what you have. Start to look at your life and all the blessings. You have a roof over your head, that's a blessing. You have sheets on your bed, that's a blessing. Are you able to eat? That is a blessing. Those are truly blessings. When you start to take things for granted, the universe is like, oh, okay, I guess you don't need that anymore. And then things start to fall away. Pay attention. Start to use your energy in a different way. Start to use your energy in a way that allows you to release what doesn't work anymore, because that's lower vibrational energy that you're holding on to. So you can't have lower vibrational energy and then want to be in a high vibration mode. You can't do that. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. In order to be in a high vibrational mode where you are vibrating with calmness, sincerity, compassion, joy, happiness, and where you are experiencing abundance in many ways. Now, abundance could be, I can go to the grocery store and buy anything I want. Abundance can also be, hey, I have amazing, healthy relationships. Abundance can also be, show up in the form of prosperity and money. Allow yourself to feel what it is that is coming up for you and allow it to come up. Allow that good stuff to come up. But I promise you, if you're wondering, why can't I get to the good stuff? Is there any lower vibrational energy you're holding on to? A relationship can also be one of those examples. Is there someone that constantly drags you down, that is always toxic, that is always demanding, that is always pulling on you, that you can't release? That's low vibrational energy. Start to look where that is affecting you. Start to look where that may be pulling you back. And decide, am I going to release that energy? Now, that doesn't mean you have to release your attachment to the person. But what it could be is, I'm going to set a boundary now. When they call me and I see their name, I'm going to decide, do I want to talk to them now? Do I want to return their call later? Or do I want to talk to them and set a timer? I'm only going to talk to them for 5 minutes. I'm going to let them know up front, hey, I'm running out the door, got to get someplace, whether you are or not, because remember, you're setting a boundary. Or you can say, I can only talk for 5 minutes. And they may say, well, why? What's going on? You just trying to avoid me? It did. And then your gut starts to feel like yucky, and your head starts to spin, and you're like, damn it, why did I take this call? You don't have to get into a word exchange with them, and you never have to explain your reasons. That's one thing you really don't have to do. You're not a child. You can just simply say, I'm in the middle of something. I can't talk about it right now. You okay? Everything all right? Cool. I'm okay too. Hey, let's talk about this maybe a little later. But I got to go right now, and just go. Be done. There's nothing wrong with that. You're protecting yourself, and it's a good thing to do that. May is a good month for you to start to practice self-care. The next card up is the Burning Man, and it's card number 26. And it says on it, collective power, supreme prayer, 3 of Cups, and celebration. This is all about releasing, letting go what no longer serves you, releasing and letting go what no longer is available to you, and releasing toxic stuff so that you can make room for the new blessings that are coming. And the new blessings that are coming comes up with the manifestation card. Let me put on my glasses because this is a little bit tiny. It says, can't make this stuff up. It says let go. It does, I promise you. It says let go. I let go of what no longer serves me. If you say nothing else to yourself this week, start saying that. I let go of what no longer serves me. You're in your car, you're driving. Someone cut you off, and normally you burst out in road rage. You're going to say, you know what? I'm enjoying the calm that I have within me. I will not let this bother me. Let them go. Start to see how your energy shifts when you make new choices. Start to see how you start to feel better. You are responsible for how you feel, no one else. And you have all within you to change the energy around you. So start to make good use of that energy and start to allow Spirit to really work magic in your life. Remember, Spirit is waiting on you to talk to you. Start to appreciate the life you have and the many blessings that you have. Burn away what no longer works so you can get to the celebration and the good stuff. And what did they say? Let go. Let go. There's a saying, let go and let God. Let go. Start to surrender what no longer works for you. And then don't focus on it. Just let it go. Remember, I want you to have an amazing time manifesting what truly matters to you. And this is the right time to do that. Now, you say, well, I've tried it before. It didn't work. Watch your words. It didn't work then. It can work now. It can work this time. Now, that doesn't mean it may happen right that moment. That doesn't mean it may happen right that day. Because remember, divine timing is at play here too. And when we allow the universe to know our hopes, wishes, and dreams, the angels start working on it. But sometimes there are other things that have to be put in place first in order for us to live out our divine destiny. Go forth, enjoy your life, have a great week, stay safe, and stay healthy. And until next time, thank you for coming by. Give it a thumbs up, please, and a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And go have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. Thank you for stopping by. This is Wisdom from the Angels. Take care.